Hello YouTube, this is Keith Kevin Kent. How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing well. Well, I got my package from Spyderco. I actually also got a package from Knife Center. We'll talk about all those in the next, 4 days? And then after those 4 days, I'm expecting 2 more knives from Spyderco to come in. Hopefully those will come in the next 2 or 3 days. So, knife of the day is a brand new knife from Spyderco, a new version. It's the Spyderco Dragonfly 2 with the Wharncliffe blade. We've been seeing this over the past year or so. Spyderco turning to the Wharncliffe blade on a lot of their standard VG10 Chinese steel kinds of knives. Remember, we saw it on the Delica, the Endura. We're starting to see it in a lot of different places, and I like the fact that they're paying attention to the Dragonfly. I should pay more attention to the Dragonfly. I love this knife. The first time I got a Dragonfly from Spyderco, I went crazy. When I was building my collection, I wanted one of everything. I just went crazy for a Firefly, because for me, it's smaller than the small knives that I usually like, but it is that. It's the perfect in-between between a keychain knife and a regular knife. I could put my keys on this and be set, okay? And then adding the Wharncliffe blade, I like the Wharncliffe blade. I like the in single shape blade a lot better from Chris Reeve. But man, how can you not like a Wharncliffe blade with that straight edge? This is a full flat ground VG10 steel, so talk about slicing. It is just perfect. It really is. Now I'm going to compare this to a couple of other Spydercos at the end to give you a size comparison. But I figure, since we're talking about the Dragonfly, and it doesn't take that long to do, right? You guys, I don't know, if you're not familiar with the Dragonfly, you should be. If you're going to introduce a smaller person to a knife, the Dragonfly is perfect. I love this knife, by the way. And it's not that it's not that expensive when you're looking at a Spyderco. You notice how I keep saying that? If you're looking at a Spyderco. So the brand new Dragonfly 2 with the Wharncliffe, VG10 steel, full flat ground, 2.3-inch blade, but, and this is what I like about the Dragonfly, that full forward choil, that 50-50 choil. 50% of it is VG10 steel. The other 50 is fiberglass reinforced nylon scale. See that? So you got big fat hands like mine, but it fits nice. Great for cutting. Nice jimping. Easy to open. Now it is a backlock knife. I know some people don't like it. I like it. It's just sturdy. And Spyderco has worked on their backlocks a lot. FRN scales keeps it super light. The total length of this is 5.6 inches. 1.2 ounces. That's what I like about a Spyderco with a Dragonfly with FRN scales. It's so light. You have a lanyard hole. For knives this small, people do like lanyard holes, you know, to pull it out of their pocket or whatever. I'm not a lanyard person, but I know people do. I always, when I see dragonflies or ladybugs, I always see them with lanyards for some people. And look at this, the wonderful wire clip, which keeps it light as well, easy to attach. I love the wire clip, and this is the mini wire clip. I love when they're starting to have these small wire clips on the smaller knives. The Dragonfly has been around for a while, and Spyderco is introducing a lot of them lately. Just a couple of weeks ago, it was the Dragonfly with the Emerson Open. Remember that? That just came out a couple of weeks ago. I was surprised because I saw them on the list that they didn't introduce these at the same time. But remember, I was like, Emerson on this little eeny beeny knife, but it works real nice. Remember that? That just came. And of course, I told you I got super excited about the Dragonfly, so I dug up a real early version of it. I'll show you. That's not one. I'm showing you some of the other ones. Remember? Yeah. The V2Ku 2 steel. It's funny. I've sold a lot of my collection. I call it trimming, as I keep trimming them so they can fit the 5 Pelican cases that I have. And usually I keep the Dragonflies. I did not keep the HAP 40 Dragonfly out of that. I did keep, you know, when they have the family of knives like the V2Ku 2 and the HAP 40 burnt orange. I always keep the Ladybug and the Man Bug, and usually I also keep this, the Dragonfly, but I did. And remember this one? Yeah, that's that Packawood Knife Center exclusive. I had the Delica and the Endura as well, but I kept my Dragonfly. I like the Dragonfly. And then if you want to look at an early Dragonfly, what they look like, well, here it is. Let me open it. I could only get it in serrated. This is in AUS 8 stainless steel. It's very early. And how you can really tell, it's great because this is a Dragonfly 2 now. They redid it. This is a Dragonfly 1. And you can really tell because look at the clip. It's molded into the FRN scales. You see that? Yeah. And on it, it has patent pending. No, it doesn't. Let's see. Let me read it. Oh, I'm sorry. It has U.S. and foreign patents. Remember, Spyderco has the patent for the clip. They invented the pocket clip. But this is super early, AUS 8 steel. Look at where the lanyard hole is. And it's not a removable clip. It's molded in. Yeah, I got real excited about the Dragonfly and went hunting for everything I could find. And now the most recent one, it's our knife of the day. It's the Spyderco Dragonfly 2 with the Wharncliffe blade. Wharncliffe blade, Dragonfly, and a Dragonfly with the Emerson opener is the most recent members of the Dragonfly family. I love these knives, as you can tell. Now let's set these aside real quick. I just wanted to bring out all my Dragonflies out of the cases when I get a new knife, and I know I have a bunch of them. I have not carried a lot of Dragonflies. I always have a small keychain knife, and I just think the Dragonfly is a little bit too big for me for a keychain knife. So I don't find a place for it. Here is the Spyderco Ladybug, and here is the Delica. Consider two of the smaller regular Spydercos. All of them the Chinese knives. But as you can see, it's right in the middle. It feels good. It has that forward choil, a full forward choil. Neither of the others do. And now you can get it in all kinds of different shapes and sizes. The knife of the day, the Spyderco Dragonfly 2 Wharncliffe with VG10 steel. That's it. You guys have a perfect day. Don't forget to subscribe. Turn on your notifications, because when we start trimming within the month, That means I'm selling some of my knives, and I only sell them to the people who watch here. So you need to make sure that you're subscribed and turn on notifications, because when it happens, you'll be notified. Keep those pockets full. Have a perfect day. Goodbye.